Hi everybody, I'm Troy Rosasco with Turley, Redmond, Rosasco & Rosasco. I'm a New York Social Security disability lawyer. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about working and getting Social Security disability. Yes, you can work and get Social Security disability at the same time given certain circumstances. Let me give you an example. Remember in a prior video we talked about how you needed to be out of work for a consecutive 12 months. Well, that's not necessarily true because there's a concept called an unsuccessful work attempt, otherwise known as a UWA sometimes. Well, what's that? I had a client come to me this past July with a very severe back problem, had back surgery. Despite the back surgery, he was still racked in pain. He has a young family. We need to prove that he will be out of work at least until July of 2011. However, he came to me in late November and he said, Mr. Rosasco, economically, my family is up against the wall. And you know what? I'd really like to buy my kids some Christmas presents. And I'm out of work and I have no money while I wait for my Social Security. Can I take a job temporarily at one of the large retailers to try to get them some Christmas presents? I said, absolutely, George. Go ahead. The only thing I'm going to say to you is this. Try to limit your work to less than 3 months. Because if you limit your work to less than 3 months, we can wipe away all that work activity and it will not go against the 12-month duration requirement that we need to meet. So he actually did. And I was happy for him because he was able to go back to work. He worked in pain. There was no question that he was working for no other reason other than to provide for his family and his kids for Christmas. But yes, he's allowed to do it. He worked for less than 3 months. He stopped middle of January, and we're going to win his case later this year once he meets the 12-month duration requirement. The only other time that you can really work and get Social Security disability is what they call a trial work period. Now, what's a trial work period? A trial work period is after you've already been out of work for 12 months. If at that time you try to go back to work because you've got a great work ethic and you want to give it a shot, but your condition has not improved, Social Security will encourage you to go back to work, and they will continue paying you Social Security disability benefits for a period of 9 months while you attempt to go back to work. If you're successful, then they'll take you off benefit. If you're not successful, then you'll continue on your benefit. Why am I telling you this? Because you have questions and I have the answers. Call me at 1-877-NY-DB-LAW and I'll be glad to give you the answers. Thank you.